everyone! Welcome back to another virtual story time. I'm Miss Nicole here in the courtyard of the Botanical Garden, and today we're going to read S is for Sunshine. This is a Florida alphabet book. So it's going to go through all the letters of the alphabet, and it's going to be different things related to Florida. Let's get started. A is for Alligator, a slow submarine with eyes. Brackish water, swamps, and rivers, on the banks he lies. B is for Beaches, 700 miles of shells and sand, tiny little crystals sifting through my hand. C is for Cattle, Crackers, and Cowboys, working in the saddle, cowboys crackling their whips, miles of grazing cattle. D is for Dolphin, dancing around my boat, diving, jumping just for me. Dolphin play is fun to see. Do you see dolphins when you're around the waters here in the Keys? Me too. Everglades starts with E, a grassy river that runs to the sea. A glade is an open place in nature. Native Americans call it Peyote. F is for the Florida flag, adopted in 1868, official emblem of our state. We honor our flag, it's great. G is for Gardens, just like the Botanical Garden. Fruits, vegetables, and flowers, all the rainbow colors, bathing in sun and showers. H is for the Horse Conch, a colorful shell to see. Natives once used it to call from key to key. We see these around here, don't we? I is for Inventor, a man of great fame. He invented the light bulb. Do you know his name? J is for Juan Ponce de Leon, an explorer of old. He discovered Florida while searching for gold. Now K is for the Keys, a coral necklace in the sun, riding over bridges, counting islands one by one. Just where we live, right at the bottom of Florida. L is for Lake Okeechobee. How do Seminoles say this name? Okie is big and Chobe is water. A Levi has made it tame. M is for Mockingbird, whose songs fill the air. He copies the other birds, but he doesn't care. N is for NASA, rockets lifting into space, man and nature sharing God's earth with grace. Orange blossom starts with O. The fragrance is so sweet. It is the state flower of Florida, and the fruit is good to eat. P is for Pirates, raiding Spanish ships for gold, sunken ships, buried treasure, stories of the adventure told. Q is for the Queen Angelfish, colorful as can be, swims right up to my mask, a stunning sight to see. Have you ever seen the Queen Angelfish while swimming here? It's a pretty beautiful fish. R is for John Ringling, a man who loved the circus, lions, tigers, elephants, and clowns, high wire acrobats, and glittery gowns. S is for St. Augustine, where a coquilla fort was erected, so our nation's oldest city and its settlers were protected. Now we have an important letter. I hope you will agree. It is the capital of our state. T is for Tallahassee. Underwater aquariums start with U, watching shapes all day. Turtles, exotic fish, and manatee dancing a water ballet. V is for vacationers that come for sun and pleasure. W is for Walt Disney World, a family time to treasure. is for Xyphosera, a hard name to say. Another name is horseshoe crab, with tail and shell of gray. I've seen lots of these around here. Y is for the yearling, a prize book of local charm, a boy, a pet fawn, and a life on a Florida farm. Last but not least, Z is for zebra longwing, as pretty as can be. She's flown across the alphabet from the letters A to Z. And I've been raising zebra longwing caterpillars in the garden, and you'll see them flying around if you come for a visit. I love this story about a Florida alphabet. I think it's really fun, and it's awesome to see the things that we have here in the Florida Keys. For our craft today, we're going to make our own alphabet garden. So you can find the tutorial on how to make your own alphabet garden on our Google Classroom, our virtual living lab, by registering for free at Keywest.garden/education. Now you'll see here I have A, B, and C, and they look like little flowers. So all you need is a popsicle stick or even a regular stick, and then I have these flower cutouts on our Google Classroom that you can print out in color, and you're going to write the letters of the alphabet on each. So I have A, B, and C here, and I colored my popsicle sticks green, and I decorated my flowers. And you can do the whole alphabet. There's 26 letters in the alphabet, and you can follow along with the story I read to see which letters go in which order. And then once you've done that, our activity is to go on a little hunt for some sticks, and we're going to use the sticks you found to make different letters. So let's give it a try. I'm going to make the letter A, which I know has 3 points. So we've got A. How about I make an N for Nicole? There we go. So you can try this at home. Super simple, fun ABC activity to learn your alphabet with using nature. And again, you can find all the tutorials on our Google Classroom. And since we made our own alphabet garden today, make sure you stay tuned for next week because it's the start of our virtual summer camp, Beginning Botany. So it's going to be 6 weeks of fun learning the ins and outs of gardening for beginners. So don't forget to tune into that. Well, thanks for joining me. Hope to see you next week for summer camp.